Whoopie-doo-doo. Whoopie-doo-doo. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this special episode of Camping with a Boy, Girl and Dog, huh? Today we're going to be going out, so we're not really going to be camping, we're going to be spending the day at a nature reserve where we're going to go try and do some foraging, animal spotting, and we're going to use a new piece of equipment bought for me by my lovely fiance here. And here we are.
Grazing cow. Looks like some.
That does look like a nice little leaf. How would we identify this? Well, using my new foraging pocket guide. Yeah, so I'm going to use my UK foraging guide. If we find anything that we can forage, I'll put it in my new customised Fletcher foraging bag pouch that Sylvia got me. Until we find anything, this will keep me booking. So yeah. So we got here just 5 minutes ago. It's now 1:45. We'll see how long it takes us to get around this lovely reserve. We're back there, that side you can see there's a big forest that we can have a rest in, and we can look at using some of the new equipment that we've brought. Ladies and gentlemen, get a load of these guys. Ho ho ho. Them horns look like they need trimming. Here we have wildlife.
Oh no, it's stuck.
Oh no.
Oh no. These two stuck it.
Looks like its tail snagged. Oh no. But have a look at these. This one looks like it's itching itself on the trees. Really nice little river running through there. You've got these water things for all the animals. An animal there having a nice drink. Loopy likes it here because we've got a really good view of the trail ahead that we're on. Don't you? Yes you do. Speak. No. Come on then.
Let's go.
Now who's been rubber ringing around here, but quite funny to see floating down a river in a nature reserve, but also quite saddening to see. So we're just looking in the book. We all know what blackberries look like. We can see here the leaves, the flowers, and then if we just come here, we can do a comparison of the leaves and of the flowers. Yeah, we're off. Here's the forest that we were headed to. It's now 2:45, so that was an hour. It took us to do the lap.
Well, we've been walking for an hour. That's true.
We're in the lovely wood. Folks trying to drink muddy puddles. Just lovely. I love nature, as you all know from the last movie. Mossy tree there, gorgeous. We're wandering around trying to find a nice place to have a little relax. We've been walking for a good over an hour now, so we have earned it. And it looks like we've found our bridge. Yeah. Cross this dangerous crossing. Are you okay? So, time for the big reveal of the new piece of equipment. This was used by Irish fishermen back in the day. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Ghillie Kettle. Now you might look at this and think, what? Because it's also like a telescope or a megaphone. And it's got this, and you're thinking, how is this a kettle? Well, let's fucking show you. This is a fire pit. This is your kettle. You have your fire in there, you put your water in there. Hollow walls. So, and a whistler. Let's see. So, this is the Ghillie Kettle. It packs away like this. We'll bust it out. I did bring some wood with me, just in case. But you can use any fallen wood that you find. You can hear that snap, it's nice and dry. It did rain last night, so we'll see. I'm going to fill it, which might go well, although I'm using a big bladder, so it might not. I think that'll be enough. So, we've built a very small starter structure. We're now going to use just a piece of this, stick it in a piece of stick. We can light that to make a good torch, which hopefully will. I'm going to try and get a little fire started, although we're struggling a tad.
Hey, it's up. Pila? Ala pila pila.
New wood here. In the top like this. And as you can see, it burns very well. It's like a rocket stove. There's a hole in the bottom of this side. Fire there. Fire draws in oxygen, so once you've got a fire going, it's pulling air in the bottom and letting the heat and smoke come up the top. It's really brilliant. So you can see here the hole I mentioned. So when the actual kettle's on, it pulls air through there, spits it out the top. Ghillie Kettle. This is handmade in Birmingham. Ghilliekettle.co.uk if you want one for yourselves. Handmade, brilliant piece of kit, super lightweight, made in the UK. We can look at adding a couple of bigger pieces. No risk of starting a fire. Very easy to keep it controlled. I'm gonna go find some smaller bits. If you're away from your camp, you're not going to miss your water boiling. Now we've got a boiling kettle whistling away. We take it off, which exposes the fire. You grab the handle and the handle. The rest of the kettle's very hot. You get it. We've got our cup here with a couple of tea bags in. It's a big cup. And you just do the pour. The Ghillie Kettle. You've seen that kettle boiled in about 4 minutes, and from it we've got a delicious big cup of tea, which is still piping hot. Job done. Oh, just on 4 o'clock. A nice 2.5 hours out here. I'm also a bowyer, as some people might know. Yew, which is a deadly poisonous tree as it contains taxine. It's poisonous to all mammals. Yew. While yew is a poisonous tree, it's also the best wood in the world for making bow and arrows out of. And if you'll follow me. And what we have here, viewers, is a yew tree. We can see it usually has berries with a red hole, with a little hole in the bottom, and that's what's there right now. But if we pull down these leaves, unlike other types of evergreens, which leaves grow all over, yews have a flat top and bottom, and the leaves grow, as you can see there, next to each other. To identify a yew tree as well, you look at the wood. You come in close with the camera, you can see this has a slight purple twinge to the wood, which is taxine. It's deadly poisonous for all mammals. When you're working it, you wear a mask. There's no berries on this, but you can see here a yew tree. Deadly poisonous tree.